Falling on your feet, do you finally see what you're missing?
So in today's video we are going to do a perfume review. I purchased the new Tom Ford Café Rose Eau de Parfum and I have some strong feelings about this fragrance that I want to share with you. As you may know, I'm not expert in fragrances. And though here I'm sitting now today and talking about this wonderful, absolutely wonderful perfume that has just won me, not from the first sniff. So they launched this in 2023 and it's their signature perfume. Now it comes in 3 different sizes, so I got the 30 ml. Here in Europe for this size you pay around 100 euros and the price goes up for 50 and of course for 100 ml. But I wanted to have this absolutely beautiful fragrance in my collection. So this is the outer box. If you have seen some of my previous videos, you know that I'm keeping all the fragrances in their original packaging. And I also heard from my friend who is absolutely a genius in describing and reviewing perfumes, Laurel Lux. I will link her channel down below. She mentioned that by storing your perfume in the original packaging, it helps with preserving the ingredients. This is a warm, spicy, woody eau de fragrance and it has a story behind. I went to Sephora last weekend. This perfume, it was displayed in the first row of fragrances as new. And I have tested previously a few Tom Ford perfumes. I think my most favorite is Soleil Blanc. So when I saw this as a new display, I went and tested it to my hand. Now, I wasn't impressed by the first sniff. Returning home in a few hours, I just started to be overwhelmed by the beautifulness, by the symphony of the fragrances, of the notes that I could smell from my hand on that what I've tasted. So I said I need to have this perfume in my collection, and I was very happy to notice that the smell wasn't fading away. So in the next day, in the morning, I could still feel at the very base of my hand the notes of that perfume. So now, because I'm not very good in describing perfumes, I'm going to read you the information that I found in the website fragrantica.com. So let me grab my readers. Café Rose by Tom Ford. It's a amber floral fragrance for women. This is a new fragrance. Café Rose was launched in 2023. The nose behind this fragrance is Antoine Lee, so probably is the creator. Top notes are Turkish rose and coffee. Middle notes are Bulgarian rose, patchouli, cardamom, ylang ylang, and coriander. Besides patchouli, all the other notes are speaking to me, but this is a very well blended patchouli. Base notes are frankincense and sandalwood. When you first spray it, the overpowering note is the Turkish rose, which I absolutely love. Turkish rose is by far my favorite. It's such a beautiful rose scent. I think even people that are not such a big fan of roses would enjoy this particular note of Turkish rose. And I do not feel so much the coffee, but I also asked my husband to sniff it, and he told me that the coffee note is similar to Turkish coffee. So do not think of coffee beans. Coffee notes are mostly or more related to Turkish coffee, which it makes sense having the Turkish rose in the opening. Then, as I mentioned, in a few hours the top notes are disappearing and you are left with a beautiful symphony of fragrances. And of course, whatever has ylang ylang, it's my friend. As I mentioned, I'm not a big fan, I don't like patchouli at all, but this patchouli, it's so well blended that you almost don't feel it. I don't feel patchouli, but I know that patchouli, it's helping to longevity of the perfume, but they did it in they blend it so wonderfully that it doesn't bother me at all. And at the base note you have the sandalwood and frankincense, which I'm not familiar with this note, but for sure I do sense the amber scent which has left. By the next day I can feel that close to my skin, so yeah, it's definitely wonderful. So this is noted as be a floral, woody, spicy fragrance, and I do have to agree with that, although it's a perfume that I think I'm going to wear it during cooler months, so starting October till maybe February, March. So I definitely feel some cozy vibes every time I wear this perfume. So I think I have worn it at least 4 or 5 times, and I have gotten compliments from both women and men, so I tested that and they all agreed that this is a lovely fragrance. I find it to be a more mature, sophisticated, elegant, and also a seductive perfume. So yeah, this is my review. As I mentioned, I'm not very skilled, but I'm learning, and if you want to check 2 lovely channels that are doing a very good job in perfume review, I will link Laurel's channel, Laurel Lux and Happiness Sparkle. Phrases from Happiness Sparkle. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. Now it's your turn to let me know if you have tried this perfume. You can find it at Sephora at the moment. It's only available here at Sephora, and I paid the retailed price. Actually, I paid 20% less because I received a voucher for discount, so that's why I bought it with 20% discount. It appeared more attractive to me and I'm very happy. And I want to mention also that this is a perfume that I see myself repurchasing. If you were with me for some time, you know that my favorite perfume is the Narciso Rodriguez Di Poudre. And this is a perfume that I will repurchase because I cannot stay without this in my collection. I love it so much. So now I have another perfume that if I will ever run out, because it's only 30 ml, even though it's potent and it lasts up to 10 hours, I would definitely love it. And also I want to say that it has a good projection. When you wear it, people are going to notice it. So yeah, this is all for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'm looking forward to see you again in my next video. Till then, do not forget that the most beautiful makeup is your own smile.